LDBC. I am IAmILLWiLL LDBC or nothing. And y'all come on in. Cause boy, I tell y'all what. I tell you what. Boy, I tell you what. This cooning gotta stop. This cooning gotta stop. My God, today.
Bro, talk your shit, Black.
This cooning gotta stop.
Bro, talk your shit, Black. They did you dirty. But anyways, let me get back to this.
Y'all come on in. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and all that good fun stuff. Yeah. What's going on, Carpe Diem? Make sure you also donate to the channel and all that good fun stuff. Yeah, come on in, y'all. Come on in. We got to do some talking. 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 Cause my God, today, boy, the cooning. Weird Beard, what's up, man? What's up, Sheldon? Man, look up here. Come on in. 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 Benny Loco, good evening. We gotta talk. Okay. Acondo, what's up, Brody? Hey, we gotta talk. We have got to talk. All right. Okay. As y'all know, Hulk Hogan, aka Terry Bollea, died today. I get so minding my business. I get on Facebook and I see black person after black person after black person after black person talking about rest in peace to the great Hulk Hogan and this, that, and the third, and yada, yada, yada. These are people I know. And then I get on Twitter. It's the complete opposite, and it made me feel better. Like, I seen all the memes of just see, these same people don't remember the fact that Hulk Hogan said after his son killed somebody while driving drunk, that his whole family is going to be reincarnated as punishment as black people. These same people don't remember that when Brooke was dating a black guy, he went on a whole entire rant. A whole entire rant. Entire rant. Entire rant. There was a young lady that was doing a campaign for him. Lewis Hinton, what's up, family? Lewis Hinton, what's up? Roll Tide Roll. Look, this lady was doing a campaign for him when he was doing his American beer, right? She was hired for a week of doing marketing for his American beer. Attractive young lady. And she goes there after one day. She took pictures with Hulk Hogan. And then the next day, she didn't have a job anymore. And she couldn't figure out why. They had lied to her and told her that they were canceling the campaign, the marketing campaign, and this, that, and the third, and then thanked her for her services or whatever, whatnot. She gets on the internet the next day and see two white girls in her place. And they're still carrying on with the marketing thing as they said before they fired her. And these are the same ones sitting on these apps right now telling, oh man, see, Incredible Hulk. Hulk Hogan was a great wrestler. Rest in peace to the great Hulk Hogan. Fuck him. I'll send it to you when I get off here, Sheldon. Fuck him. Fuck him, his racist, stinking ass wife. Yeah, fuck him and every racist like him. Well, y'all thought I was playing when I said fuck every racist and I hate him? I do. Fuck Hulk Hogan. And that's on Iron Sheik. Fuck him. Did y'all also know that because of Hulk Hogan, many of those wrestlers didn't have the same opportunity to become megastars like he did because he was a union buster? And he bragged about it. Did y'all know that? Of course y'all didn't know that. Because y'all don't do research. You don't do research. And let me start here. I am one of the biggest wrestling fans y'all will ever lay eyes on. I've been to WrestleMania. I watched every WrestleMania that ever happened. I pretty much watched every pay-per-view that ever came on. I've never missed one. I am that big of a wrestling fan. Even when most of my friends stopped watching wrestling. Me and my dad watch wrestling. We talk to each other about wrestling all the time. Love it. Been on it. Jesse the Body Ventura, Paul Orndorff, Ric Flair, Buddy Landell, Magnum TA, Ron Garvin, Wahoo McDaniel, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. I met him. Shawn Michaels, The Undertaker, Stone Cold Steve. Y'all know I do a Stone Cold Steve Austin impersonation on this show. That ought to tell you how much of a wrestling fan I am. I am a fan. I am a fan. Hey, Shelton, go ahead and tighten them up real quick. Tighten this daggone chat up real quick, homie. I was at WrestleMania 27 when Triple H fought The Undertaker. And they both had to be carted out after the match was over. These people come out and they say, oh, y'all need to just forget about his racist antics and let it go. And I mean, he was a great wrestler. He was one of the pillars of WWE, WWF, and this, that, and the third. No, y'all don't understand who Ric Flair and Hulk Hogan really are. Both of those niggas are abundantly racist. Been stories been told. Been documentaries and shoot videos made describing some of the incidents between Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, and a whole bunch of other racist pieces of trash that were wrestling. They made Hulk Hogan the real American hero. But his actions outside the ring showed him to be the complete opposite. See, again, y'all got to understand why I said it. This was the same Hulk Hogan that said, I'd rather, if she was going to fuck some nigger, I'd rather have her marry an 8-foot tall nigger worth $100 million like a basketball player. I guess we're all a little racist. Fucking nigger. And you want me to feel bad because he kicked the bucket today. Fuck him. I'm going to read this and y'all tell me what y'all think, okay? Here's my eulogy to Hulk Hogan. I apologize in advance to all the wrestlers who follow me. Hulk Hogan is a textbook example of American mediocrity. Despite being a racist, sycophantic, backstabbing grifter. Almost every match he's ever had was a flat 1-star snooze fest. He was so whacked between the ropes that his finisher was a leg drop. A fucking leg drop. Hulk Hogan was positively identified for ratting out the locker room to the bosses when the wrestlers tried to unionize. He engaged in aggressive backstage politics to suppress talent and protect his position. Hulk Hogan refused to put wrestlers over even though they outperformed him every night in every way, shape, or form. He never wanted to make anyone else look good, and he always wanted a lion's share of the pay. He had one of the most inflated and most underdeserved egos in entertainment, and all his movies sucked. Hogan relied on the same shtick for decades and failed to adapt to the changing audience before becoming a MAGA influencer in his final days. Rest in peace to Iron Sheik. Don't worry, I'm gonna let y'all hear, I'm gonna let y'all listen. I'm gonna let y'all listen for yourself. What I just.
There's a point where I wrote a book was flying the black and sun. We're gonna hang out. I hold hands together on Twitter, get close to I just want to fuck okay. I'm not a double standard. I'm a racist to a point.
Yeah.
You know, there's then when it comes to fighting people, you know, when it comes to fighting people, you can't say. I don't give a fuck. She's already got a football player, a basketball player, if we're gonna talk to vendors, we'll see the original. So there's a point where I wrote a book was flying the black and sun. We're gonna hang out. I hold hands together on Twitter, get close to I just want to fuck okay. I'm not a double standard. I'm a racist to a point.
Yeah.
You know, there's then when it comes to fighting people, you know, can't say. I don't give a fuck. She's already got a football player, a basketball player,
I want y'all to hear that a few times. I want y'all to hear that a few times. Hey, Sheila. CB Sports TV, what's up with it, Brody? Don't worry. I have evidence for everything I just told y'all, right? Y'all know me. I'm the king of receipts. That's Jesse Ventura.
And so I made this impassioned speech to the guys to stick together. And this was at about 1986, 87, right before Mania 2. I got home the next day and Vince McMahon called me and read me the riot act and damn near fired me on the spot for talking about it. And I wanted to know who ratted me. And it didn't come out until I left wrestling and I sued McMahon in federal court because I was on 98 videotapes and receiving no royalties. And I eventually won in federal court. I call it my wrestling retirement package now. Wow. But during the deposition, I told my attorney all about what had happened that day. And I told him, if you can get it out of McMahon, I'd like to find out who ratted me. And so my attorney was very good as he questioned Vince, because they can ask him anything.
Right, and you can't lie on the road.
Right, and he asked Vince, he said, Mr. McMahon, he said, has there ever been a union in wrestling? And Vince replied, no. He said, has anyone ever tried to form one? And Vince kind of paused and said, yeah, I believe Jesse Ventura spouted his mouth off one time about it. And my attorney said, well, how do you know? Did you hear him? And he goes, no. But then with virtually no hesitation, my attorney said, then how did you know? And he said, Hulk Hogan told me.
And from that day forward, you never spoke to Hulk Hogan again? Did you ever confront him about it?
Nope.
Well, you're right. Wrestlers, I mean, do need it almost like NFL players.
I'll tell you what else they need, Howard. Here's something I can't believe. They talked today, I just got done with Fox Business News, and they're talking about all these corporations that are delinquent in their tax paying. Get this. There's one thing, if I'd have ran for the Senate, I would have started a senatorial investigation of wrestling over the fact they are not even employees.
Why do
They're
you think?
contract for hire. They're independent. Now, that's a lie. Vince tells them when they'll wrestle. He tells them who they'll wrestle. He tells them who wins and loses.
He's the boss man.
That's not, and you can't work for nobody else.
Right. Why do you think Hulk Hogan told on you? Do you think he just wanted to get close to Vince?
Well, no, because he was getting taken care of. The early WrestleManias, in my court case, I saw the documentation. He was getting paid more than all of us combined.
Wow.
Do y'all believe me now? Y'all believe me now? That was Jesse the Body Ventura, one of my favorite wrestlers. Jesse Ventura and Paul Orndorff were trying to unionize wrestlers backstage. Hulk Hogan went and snitched to Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon damn near fired him. And then Hulk Hogan was making more money than all of them combined. As mediocre as his ass was. Yeah. Yeah.
And so
Y'all know
I
good.
made this impact.
Y'all know good and damn well I bookmarked this shit. Y'all know I bookmarked this shit. Y'all know I did. Y'all know I bookmarked that shit. I had to bookmark it. Y'all remember Hulk Hogan got fired from the WWE from being racist? Y'all remember that? I love Razor Ramon. Scott Hall is one of my favorite fighters too. One of my favorite wrestlers. So, again, y'all, matter of fact, y'all remember that story I just told y'all? There you go. There you go. Essence, you didn't do anything wrong at all. In fact, I'm sure you did great, but this client wants us to cancel the rest of the events this week. I'm really sorry. Oh my God, what happened? Are they taking me off the events or are they canceling the events completely? All the rest of the events are canceled completely. But look. Yeah. Y'all gonna tell me again? Huh? Yeah.
I've been on it over. I've done everything. I'm talking with him day and night on the radio like a jackass. He's working for me to make day and do the shit I did. Stop these drugs. Yeah. Believe it or not, that's all. She's only basically did more for her a year.
I don't know how else I gotta keep telling y'all. I don't know how else I gotta tell y'all, bro. I don't know what else I need to show y'all. It ain't like I don't have plenty of evidence. I got plenty of evidence. This man was a racist. Period. The only time I really liked Hulk Hogan is when he became Hollywood Hogan. And that was because he was with Scott Nash and Kevin Hall. Well, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall. I love the NWO. Black and white. Too sweet. He was a fucking racist. The only ones that are celebrating Hulk Hogan's legacy anywhere on Twitter are white people. Like, that's fact. Like, a known fact. Everybody who's shitting on Hulk Hogan are people of color. I have not seen Booker T, my boy Mark Henry. I ain't seen Ron Simmons. I ain't seen none of these people he wrestled with. I ain't seen none of them at all. And the people who really knew him, like who wrestled with him, not The Undertaker, because that was way before then. And check this out. Stone Cold Steve Austin is one of my favorite wrestlers. I met Stone Cold Steve Austin before. He's cool. In real life, he's really cool. Really chill. I am not going to get mad at somebody like Stone Cold Steve Austin for showing tribute for somebody he worked with. Nah, because I'm not wired that way. I can still, at the same time, recognize Hulk Hogan, what he did in the WWE and WWF, while at the same time recognizing that outside of the ring, he was a racist, steaming hot pile of dog shit. I can recognize that. I can recognize that. I'm capable of doing two things at the same time. I can walk and chew gum. Hulk Hogan was a piece of shit. That's not a debate. That's not a debate. That's a fact. He was a piece of shit. Hulk Hogan was the literal definition of white supremacists in America. Mediocre as hell, but you got a system behind you to make you look great. You got a system behind you to make you look great. Just like Trump. Just like Donald Trump. Just like him. Just like him. See, I remember this when I was a kid. I remember that. Yep, he stole it from superstar Billy Graham. Yep. I remember that because we were young and we weren't taught anything like that. All we did was watch TV. And we see this big man with muscles, not knowing he's on steroids, yelling out with wearing those yellow ass trumps, those yellow and red boots, coming out to fight. I'm a real American. Fight for our right, fight for our life. We see him walk down to the ring. I remember WrestleMania 1. I remember WrestleMania 2, WrestleMania 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I remember when Hulk Hogan body slammed Andre the Giant. I remember all. I remember how that was one of the biggest pops I ever heard in my life. Yeah, he tried to steal Macho Man's wife, Elizabeth. I remember that, Hulk Hogan. That was before I grew up. Then I started hearing stories and started seeing shoot videos of people talking about how racist Hulk Hogan was. And I remember hearing about Jesse the Body Ventura coming out saying he tried to unionize those wrestlers so to give them a chance, because y'all do know wrestlers are contractors, right? They're not employees. But Vince makes their matches. Vince does all this stuff, tells them where they go. They can't go nowhere and work. They got to do as they're told, what Vince told them. They were independent contractors. So Jesse the Body Ventura, being a smart man that he is, tried to unionize them. Hulk Hogan goes and snitches on Jesse the Body Ventura, trying to make life good for all those people trying to make money off wrestling. I remember hearing stories about Dusty Rhodes sharing the road, eating pork and beans out of a can. I remember hearing the stories. I remember hearing the story about Sid Vicious and Kevin Nash and Scott Hall. I remember. I am a wrestling fan. I am a fanatic. I am a wrestling. I still have the ticket from WrestleMania 27 in my safe. I still have the ticket. I will never get rid of it. It's going to be with me for the rest of my life. I will never, ever get rid of my ticket to WrestleMania 27. I still have it. Dude loved Mankind. Great wrestler. I remember the brawler match between The Undertaker and Mankind. Great match. One of the best matches I ever watched. But then I remember seeing Donald Trump and Hulk Hogan on the same stage, and this fool ripping his shirt off, and it erased all of that hype I had for that man. Hot Shot, how you doing, Queen? I removed it, like it erased. It hit an erase button as soon as I seen him standing next to that bigot. Like at the time, I even forgot about the fact that he had made that tape about Brooke's boyfriend. I forgot about it. Then I seen him standing next to Donald Trump. I was like, oh, yeah, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. Then I started listening to more shoot videos. Bret Hart and other people coming out with shoot videos. And y'all know what shoot videos are. It's when wrestlers tell you the truth about what happens backstage. What happens, what you don't see. Like, I watch shoot videos all the time. I love listening to them. They're good. They're really, really good. I listen and watch and watched and listen and watch. I listen and watch. And I'm glad I did. Yep, Sheldon. I remember that. I see how people are trying to erase. And y'all know something weird? It's always white guys that people always try to erase all the bullshit they done to make them look like that fallacy that they painted for everybody else. It's always them. Every time, like they just literally just fell in love with Martin Luther King. Now they quote Martin Luther King all the time. They didn't like him. Couldn't stand him. Couldn't stand Martin Luther King's guts. Couldn't stand him. Meanwhile, Hulk Hogan gets to ride off with this bullshit ass legacy that none of y'all even really knew the crooks and crannies and all the shit that was going on behind the scenes that y'all didn't know about. How he was making more money than everybody else, but he wanted to keep it for himself. He didn't want none of these other young wrestlers that were coming up in the ranks. Didn't want them to be better than him, even though he was mediocre as fuck, just like John Cena. John Cena is another example. John Cena and Hulk Hogan are two of the most mediocre wrestlers I've ever seen in my fucking life. Mediocre as fuck. They outshine people like Roman Reigns, or they outshine people like let me see, Eddie Guerrero, or they outshine people like motherfucking Brock Lesnar. They outshine people like Roman Reigns or Seth Rollins, or they outshine people, and they're mediocre as fuck, like super mediocre, super lame as fuck. Yeah, Cena's better than Hulk Hogan, but Hulk Hogan was like the pinnacle of mediocrity. Like John Cena's here, Hulk Hogan is right here. He's all the way up here. Like, bro, I know too much about wrestling, dude. I know way too much about wrestling. Superfly Jimmy Snuka. Man, me and my brothers and them used to tear each other. We used to tear each other a new ass outside. We had this big rectangle trampoline my dad bought us when we was kids. My dad and my mom got us a trampoline. They fucked up. They fucked up bad and got us a trampoline, dog. Why did they get us a trampoline? I never know. But me and my brothers and them was terrorizing the neighborhood, whooping ass and taking names on that damn trampoline. We had a little jukebox we had a little beatbox that we brought outside, that we recorded the wrestling's introduction music on there. And then when we would march to the ring, we would hit that play button, and boom, we walking in. We made our costumes. We had belts made out of cardboard, the whole nine. Wrestled on some old mattresses. We had an audience and everything. I was fanatic. Ultimate Warrior is a better wrestler than Hulk Hogan was. Look, I wish somebody would get up on here and tell me, well, Hulk Hogan wasn't mediocre. So I tell you what, if you put Hulk Hogan up against Scott Steiner, who's the better wrestler? Scott Steiner or fucking Hulk Hogan? And you tell me Hulk Hogan, you don't talk to me no more. Shut up. H Jones, what's up with it, man? Don't need. We ain't have no more talking. No more. If you tell me that Hulk Hogan was a better wrestler than Scott Steiner, you can eat 1,000 dicks and choke. If you tell me that Hulk Hogan was a better wrestler than Kevin Von Erich, I would tell you to eat a load of dicks and choke. If you tell me that Hulk Hogan was a better wrestler than Chris Adams, the original master of sweet chin music, the super kick, then I would kick you down a flight of stairs. I can keep going all day long. I can go all day long, dog. All day long. If you say, Hulk Hogan was a better wrestler than Lex Luger, okay, you smoking dope. Dope. Bob Backlund, you smoking dope. Bob Backlund, the master of the crossface? Oh no, crossface chicken wing? Oh no. Technical wrestler. You talking about? He was a Dean Malenko before it was a Dean Malenko. Bob Backlund was the Dean Malenko before it was Dean Malenko. I like Sting too. Sting could wrestle his ass off. From Venice Beach, California. I tell y'all one of the best matches I ever watched though. I'll tell y'all the best match I ever watched. And y'all may not like this because Chris Benoit is a piece of shit. But Chris Benoit versus Kurt Angle at No Way Out. Oh my God. One of the best matches I've ever watched in my life. Technical, throwing each other all over. Man, shit. Rod Neal, what's up, Brody? Man, listen. One of the best matches I've ever seen. Joke Paul get knocked through the ring and sent to the Shadow Realms by Deontay Wilder. Chris Benoit versus Kurt Angle. When I tell you that's wrestling incarnate, that's wrestling incarnate. Wrestling incarnate. Man, I wish I could see Hulk Hogan get his ass laid the fuck out in a bar fight for real. I wish I could have seen that shit. Like, for real. Like, all these people, man, Hulk Hogan was a steeple. No, that's because he hogged the spotlight. He didn't want nobody else to look bad. It's just like Ric Flair stole his whole fucking image from Buddy Landell. He was the original Nature Boy. Buddy Landell was the real original Nature Boy before Ric Flair stole his stick. Say I'm lying. Macho Man really couldn't stand him. Buddy Landell was the original Nature Boy. Ric Flair stole it, colonized it, made himself the Nature Boy, stole it. Bret Hart would have ran circles around him. Bret Hart's whole stigma was, I'm the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. And he showed you every time he got in that ring. All them Hart brothers, them Hart boys, when they get in that ring, you know Stu Hart's gym is going to be represented very, very well. Very well. You're going to see Stu Hart's gym go to work. Them motherfuckers went in and put in work. I'm talking about sweat. And Hulk Hogan didn't want them to get no star power. Why you think Bret Hart ain't said nothing? Because you know what Bret Hart is the ultimate. He was the first pipe bomb dropper before it was a CM Punk. Before it was a CM Punk. Yes. Bret Hart versus Mr. Perfect at SummerSlam? Oh, yes. 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 Man, I got so many favorite matches, dog. Me and my best friend who's my best man in my wedding. Me and this dude are like two of the biggest wrestling fans on this planet. I'll debate anybody on it. Me and this dude, he has the copy of Ric Flair's World Championship belt. He has the original television title that Tully Blanchard held. The original one. The same one Barry Windham carried. The same one. I'm talking about the red and silver. The same one Dusty Rhodes held. I'm a wrestling fan. I've been a wrestling fan for, good God, I've been a wrestling fan since I could walk. I love wrestling. I love wrestling. You can't make me hate it. Yeah, Ace, I am a wrestling fan, dog. I am a wrestling fan. I am a fan. I remember when Edge first came out. I remember when Christian first came out. I remember when they tagged up. I remember the Hardy Boys. I remember the Rock and Roll Express, the Midnight Express. I remember the Freebirds. I remember the Legion of Doom. I remember all that. Big Van Vader. It's time. It's Vader time. I remember the Brood. I remember the Nation of Domination. I remember Junkyard Dog coming out to another one bites the dust. Coco Beware doing that bird. I remember because I was a kid and I was innocent. I loved wrestling because it looked fun. Then me and my brothers, I got 4 brothers, and we go outside and we practice on each other. We be wrestling like a motherfucker outside. We had all our cousins over there. Nikita Koloff, Ivan Koloff. We remember the Buckhouse Stampede with Manny Fernandez and Abdullah the Butcher had one of the bloodiest matches I ever seen in my life. I remember when the Great Muta choked out Jimmy Weaver when they went off air and he was bleeding from his mouth, and I was scared because I thought something really happened to him, not knowing it was fake. Yes, I remember Kevin Von Erich. I just made reference to him a while ago. Them Von Erich boys were tough. The Iron Claw. The Iron Claw. You remember the gentleman Chris Adams? Chris Adams, the originator of Sweet Chin music, where Shawn Michael got it from? Shawn Michael got that from Chris Adams. I remember when Chris Jericho used to wrestle in Japan and Mexico. Him and AJ Styles. The Iron Sheik, man, I love the Iron Sheik. Because his finisher was just, the camel clutch was just, He would fold niggas in the middle of the ring, and it was exciting to watch. Yeah, Sweet Stan Lane. I remember. I'm sorry. Sweet Stan Lane, you right. You right. You right. I am willing to admit, I am man enough to admit fault when I'm wrong. You right. Bret Hart, Owen Hart, yep. The Hart Foundation. Greg the Hammer Valentine. Ron Garvin, the man with the fist of stone. That's where Randy Orton gets most of his moves from. Paying homage to Ron Garvin. Ron Garvin was the man. Magnum TA, the master of the belly-to-belly suplex. The British Bulldogs. Remember that? Me and my brother used to beat, man. Me and my big brother CJ. We used to be them. We used to be the British Bulldogs. I was Davey Boy Smith. Got short and stocky. Oh man, those were the Bit Boss Man, Gorilla Monsoon. Oh man. Yep, Rugged Ronnie Garvin, man with the fist of stone. Had that brain buster. Will put you up out of here. Tully Blanchard with that slingshot suplex. I remember. Yep, they wanted Magnum PA to be the Hulk Hogan of NWA. That's when they used to come on Superstation TBS, 6:05 on Saturdays. I used to watch it religiously I never missed it. Because I was at my papa house. NWA was greater than WCW. It was. But WCW did have the best roster. They had the best roster, but they mismanaged it. Tito Santana, yep. George the Animal Steel used to chew up fucking turnbuckles and shit. Yeah. The Samoan, oh yeah. Yes, Big Bubba Rogers. Man, you ain't never heard of Magnum TA? He used to come out to Born to Be Wild, but he got hurt in a car wreck. He used to come out, flex his chest and stuff. Get your motor run. They'll show a video of him riding a Corvette and then on a motorcycle and shit. Like he was like, Yeah. Y'all remember when Zeus fought Hulk Hogan in a steel cage match on Saturday main event? The master of the 619, Rey Mysterio. I watched all of it, dog. I watched Jake the Snake Roberts used to hit people with that damn snake. That snake really did bite Macho Man Savage though. Randy Macho Man Savage. My uncle does the best Macho Man impersonation I ever heard anybody do. I call him to this day and tell my Uncle JD, hey, I want to hear that Macho Man. Ooh, yeah. Macho Man Randy Savage. Yeah, and I'll be like, oh, nostalgia. Superstar Billy Graham used to come out and just spin with those beautiful robes on. Him and Paul Orndorff. Him and Paul Orndorff used to come out with some stunner-ass robes. The WCW, if they had the proper management, could have easily kicked WWE's ass. Easily. They had the best freaking cruiserweight roster this side of the planet. Nobody had a cruiserweight roster that WCW had. Nobody. Nobody did. Oh, I remember Ming Shelton. I remember him. Y'all remember the Great Muta used to spit that mist in people's eyes? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But the greatest rivalry I ever watched during wrestling was the Midnight Express versus the Rock and Roll Express. One of the best rivalries I ever watched. The scalpel matches, the anything goes matches. Man, it was, and just listening to their music crack on. Because, you know, the WWF had the rockers and shit. Goldust, I like him. Mr. Perfect was just the technical wrestler of technical wrestlers. Him, Dean Malenko. Nah, it was Great Muta first now. Great Muta was one I hear that made people put people on game about that green mist. But I'm sure there was other people that did it though. But Great Muta would spit that stuff in your eyes quick. 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 Ric Flair, Dusty Rhodes. Oh yeah. Any match from Bunkhouse Stampede, Starrcade. You can pull up any match from back then and watch it with Ric Flair and Dusty Rhodes, and I'm going to watch all 1 hour and 30 minutes of that shit because it was good. I remember when Ric Flair and Dusty Rhodes wrestled outside. It was in Raleigh, North Carolina. And I met Ric Flair and Dusty Rhodes. Me and my dad and my papa went and we watched it. I would never forget that. It was one of the best wrestling experiences I ever had in my life. I am the bad guy. Razor Ramon. Do y'all remember when The Undertaker first came out at Survivor Series? Oh, no! With the pallbearer, came out holding that urn, and The Undertaker didn't say anything. He just came out. Just a presence. Yeah, the Von Erichs versus the Freebirds. I remember when Scott and Rick Steiner, boy, they had one of the best tag teams I've ever seen in the history of tag team wrestling. Like, Rick and Scott Steiner were just tough. Like, tough. Tough. Mean Mark Calloway. That's when he first came out. Just like Stunning Steve Austin. Stunning Steve, part of the Hollywood Blondes. Man, I got so many matches in my head, dog. Man. Yeah, Paul Heyman has gotten a lot of wrestlers to where they are now. Then he went off on his own with ECW. ECW was like the bad kids with silver teeth in their mouth. That was them. Scott Steiner was just a fucking prototype. That dude did shit I've never seen nobody do in a ring before. Scott Steiner was just, and then Rick Steiner was just rugged and raw. He's just the brawler of the group. The technical wrestler was Scott, and the fucking brawler was Rick. And you put them two together. I remember Death to Death Steve Williams. He had the most beautiful fucking running power slam. That was beautiful. It was a work of art, dog. I remember the Dungeon of Doom. I remember Classy Freddie Blassie too. Remember him? Flying Brian Pittman. Man, yeah. Flying Brian Pittman, boy. When I tell y'all WCW had a fucking roster, they had a fucking roster, dog. They had a roster. They had a roster, bruh. Hey, Sheldon, I'm gonna take y'all back with this one. Y'all remember Kevin Sullivan? Used to walk around with that fucking cape on and that hood, looking all demonic and shit. Ron Simmons and Butch Reed, that was a hell of a combo too. Arn Anderson was the best spine buster you would ever see somebody get put on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I remember Kevin Sullivan though. Kevin Sullivan was one of the best managers you want to watch. But Jim Cornette. Jim Cornette. Better than the Mouth of the South. I'll debate anybody on that one. The $1 Million Man. Put you in that. Y'all remember the honky tonk man? Oh, broke down Elvis. Come on, honky tonk man will hit your ass with that guitar. My daddy's called a guitar. Y'all remember the Taskmaster? I remember him. Ravens flock. Man, it was, bro. Man, y'all taking me back. Y'all making me dig now. Dog, I remember when the honky tonk man got beaten like 20 seconds. I think it was either at SummerSlam or at WrestleMania. He got beat by Ultimate Warrior in like 20 seconds. Ultimate Warrior literally ran down the ring. His music came on. Dun, 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 dun. He came and shook the ropes. Ran in, scooped in, shook the ropes one time, picked him up with Gorilla Press Slam, dropped his ass, and boom. Y'all remember the Bushwhackers? Luke and Duke. Then the Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Ho! I remember him. Earthquake, Typhoon, the National Disaster. Yes, sir. Crush. Fuck, man. She had the Ruins. Yep. Did y'all know what John Cena's amateur name was when he first came out in wrestling? It was the Prototype. They used to wrestle in the mountain circuit. Beautiful Bob Eaton and Sweet Step Boy, yes sir. The Midnight Express, one of the best tag teams ever. The Blade Runners, yep. So you had the Rockers, Blade Runners. I love Andre the Giant. Yeah. Yep. And y'all know what? Y'all, I really thought Yokozuna was fucking Japan, and he was Samoan. I thought Yokozuna was fucking from Japan for real. Y'all remember when Lex Luger slammed Yokozuna on that fucking aircraft carrier? Y'all remember that shit? Big John Studd, yes. Diesel, Sid. I remember the Twin Towers. Shit. Oh, man. Boy, look at here. I remember Big John Studd, though. Yeah, Samoans were Asian, too, but I thought Yokozuna was from Japan, like, for real Japan. The way they built him, I thought he really was from Japan. I thought he really was. But he was Samoan. Yep. Yokozuna picked himself up and helped him slam himself. But it looked real. They played that shit the fuck off. Dangerous Danny Spivey. Oh, yes. The Skyscrapers. Remember. Andre the Giant versus the Big Show. Who wins? Big Show. Big Show had more movement than Andre the Giant. Andre the Giant was kind of stiff too. Yep, he did. Hey, Stone Cold Steve Austin told that story when he did a shoot one time. Yeah, every Samoan in WWE is related. All of them. The Fatu brothers, the Wild Samoans, Jimmy Snuka, all of them. They're all related. They're all related. Oh, for real, Bill? Damn. Not against a prime Andre. Yeah, you're right. Now, if you would have said a prime Andre the Giant versus a Big Show, then okay, yeah, we can have a conversation then. I never got to meet Andre the Giant in person. I wanted to. It was one of my favorites to meet. I wanted to meet him and at the time Hulk Hogan before I found out he was a fucking racist. Miss Elizabeth, that she's like a pinnacle. Like you hear that Pump and Circumstance, and then you see Macho Man come out, you that, and he point his finger, and here she come. Yeah, bruh. Yeah, for real. Yeah. Oh, I remember Sensational Sherry. I remember her. She was cold. Yep, he's by marriage. Yeah. I have to talk about all these good wrestlers and stop thinking about this fucking shitbird fucking Hulk Hogan. I remember Glow too. I used to watch Glow on Saturday mornings. It used to come on Saturday mornings at like 11 o'clock or 12, something like that. I remember Glow though. One of the wrestlers from Glow, she went to WCW and she became the women's champion there. What was her name? Athena? Something like that. I forgot that woman's name. Yep, Hulk is the past like 45 minutes ago. He ain't important. Now I'm talking about all these great wrestlers that I remember seeing because those are the ones that stand out the most to me. The Hulk ain't never been really good to me. I don't really give a fuck what nobody think. He really was just mediocre at best. He just had people around him that made him look better. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel. Oh, yes. He kicked him through that. He was doing the barber's corner with Brutus the Barber Beefcake. And he kicked Marty Jannetty through that fucking plane guy. It was candy glass. I mean, bro, like I go back and look at, like, I sometimes watch some of the old matches and shit. Like Eddie Guerrero, when he used to come out, I lie, I cheat, I steal. He come out that Latino Heat. You know what I'm saying? He come out with lowriders and shit. Like, cause Eddie Guerrero just really he pulled you in because he was silly and shit. But he can wrestle his ass off. Like, don't get it fucked up. Eddie Guerrero and Chris Benoit had some motherfucking classics. Just like Eddie Guerrero and Kurt Angle had some motherfucking classics, dog. Some classics. Eddie Guerrero was one of my favorites, dog. Eddie Guerrero, he was bad. That was a bad man in that ring, dog. That was a bad mother shut your mouth in that ring. That man knew what he was doing, dog. He knew what he was doing in that ring, dog. Kurt Angle, boy. Kurt Angle's one of the most technical wrestlers I ever set eyes on, dog. He's one of the best wrestlers I've ever set eyes on. One of the best. Like, I'm talking about delivery, everything. Yep, Eddie Guerrero was on the Snap program. God dang. Come on, Sheldon. Come on, bro. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. In my hometown of Augusta, Georgia, they just took down the statue for James Brown, who was the king of soul. That's a hell of a list. Hey, Shelton. Bet y'all didn't see this coming, did you? What's up with it, Boulder? Bet y'all didn't see that coming, did you? It's Jeffrey Epstein, the king of soul, and this piece of shit standing beside him. But since Donald Trump said he didn't draw that picture, that signature looked eerily similar to that pubic hair that he drew him for his 50th birthday back in 97. To Jeff, you are the greatest. October 97. Boy, I seen that. That was funny. Hey, JBL had that clothesline for hell. That motherfucker, that was fire. Oh, South Park was funny. 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 Boy, I tell you. I tell you, boy. I tell you, the more you look, the more you find. You know what I love, though? I love the fact that I see black people. And I'm going to read y'all a quote from a tweet that I read earlier. Racists don't see black people as humans, so why should we see them as anything worth respecting? Fuck them. We ain't got to forgive shit. I literally just watched a video of a black man being beat the fuck up out of his car. And motherfuckers are niggas on the internet trying to justify the shit. So yeah. I don't know if they'll flag that one. Lord, when Bret Hart check out of here, I'm going to be through. You hear me? Through. Through. I'm going to be through. Through. I'm going to be through. Up out of here, through. Through.
Okay, so boom. So I know some of y'all are anti-calling black men out when they full of shit, but I'm not. And this man right here, TK Waters, the sheriff down there in Jacksonville, Florida, is full of shit. Back in February, William McNeil Jr. was driving home minding his business when he get pulled over by the police. So rightfully so, William is like, hey, why I'm getting pulled over? What I do? Mind you, William window don't roll down. So he opened his door and asked the police like, hey, what I do? Why am I getting pulled over? The police tell him that he getting pulled over because he don't have his headlights on. William is confused because he like, it's broad daylight, it's not raining, what do I need my headlights on for, right? Clearly the interaction with the first officer didn't go down too smooth because we get another officer. William starts explaining his first interaction to the new officer like, hey, check this out, I'm just trying to figure out what I'm getting pulled over for. He's talking about something, I ain't got no headlights on. So the other officer, the second officer that pulled up, he like, yeah, you supposed to have your headlights on type vibes, right? So William is like, okay, well, show me the law, because that don't make no sense to me, right? Next thing we know, the initial officer or the first officer on William's side, he busts the window in.
Go for it. Exit the vehicle now. Exit the vehicle.
Well, Wiggly Hype, why are you saying that Sheriff TK is full of shit? Check this out.
Look at the other video from the cell phone video. Yeah. I can understand the officer punching the window out, but what I don't understand is, and I know you said that this was not ruled criminal, sucker punching the guy in the jaw. First of all, let me stop. Not a sucker punch. I'm not excusing that administratively. I'm going to say that to you one more time. I'm not excusing that administratively. There are things that we definitely need to look at.
Y'all know what time it is, don't you? Y'all know what time it is, don't you? Y'all know what time it is. You trying to justify somebody? Man, come on. I cancel mine. Don't worry about it. They ain't getting no more of my motherfucking money. Fuck them. You can get none of my money. None of them. I'm gonna write this dude and tell him, look, I play your song on my videos every time I go live, cause I can't stop seeing coons and jigaboos. And y'all don't know the wild part is, motherfuckers getting mad because black people ain't respecting Hulk Hogan like he respected us. Man, fuck Hulk Hogan. Fuck him. Yep, I done seen plenty of videos like that, dog. And people were trying to play this shit like, man, this ain't no big deal, man. This ain't no big. He just used the word back in the day, man. That word in the mouth of a white supremacist has power. It ended the lives of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people who look like me. That's why I feel some type of way about it. That is why. Yeah. Why does YouTube do that? Why YouTube go put we have age restricted your content? It is age restricted. My content is meant for people 18 years and older. I don't want no little kids in here listening. I don't want no kids listening to no grown folks talking. No, this stuff ain't for you. If somebody reported my video, that's funny. That's hilarious. Somebody reported my video. That's crazy. That my videos are for people 18 years and older. That's crazy work. That is disgusting behavior. Just so y'all know, YouTube. Just so you know. Who is age restriction? Dude, I put on every video when I go live, I put that these videos are meant for people 18 years and older. On every video. So why do they keep flagging my freaking videos? Why? I'm talking to grown folks. I ain't talking to no children. I'm talking to y'all. Grown folks. No, nobody. Nobody. No. Nobody. No. Yeah, they reported it, bro. He's using foul language. So the fuck what? And again, fuck Hulk Hogan. That make you feel better? Hold on, matter of fact, I'll make you feel even better. Hold on, I'll make you feel even better. Hold on, I'm gonna make you feel even better. Hold on. Hold on. Y'all know what's coming next, right? Y'all know what's coming next, right? Y'all know what's coming next. Do y'all know what's coming next? Y'all do? Do y'all know what's coming next? Do y'all know what's coming next? Okay. 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 Y'all know what time it is. Fuck Hulk Hogan. Fuck that stupid ass leg drop. Fuck that stupid ass fucking yellow ass shirt he used to wear. Fuck that shirt he couldn't rip off at Madison Square Garden while being a fucking Nazi. Fuck Donald Trump for being a fucking pedo. Fuck him. Fuck his mama. Fuck your raggedy ass dog. Fuck you. How about that? Fuck Pam Bundy for protecting a pedophile. Fuck Mike Johnson for protecting a pedophile. Fuck all you maggots who love protecting pedophiles. All you child rapists, fuck you. Jeffrey Epstein, burn in hell. Right beside Hulk Hogan. Fuck both of y'all. Oh yeah. Fuck every coon, buck dancing, Sambo. Oh, and fuck Candace Owens for getting sued by Macron and his wife. Cause she's a dumb bitch. Thank you. Fuck that bitch. Fuck Charlie Cook for being an ugly face, fucking small-eyed, big gum, little tooth-having bastard who's a fucking racist. Fuck every fucking racist on this planet. I feel good. Fuck Ghislaine Maxwell. Fuck Trump's lawyer. Fuck everybody on TV trying to protect the pedophiles. Fuck mainstream media. Fuck KKK Caroline Levitt. She a stinking bitch too. Fuck Sarah Huckabee Sanders. She's still a cross-eyed ugly bitch. Even though she got Ozempic and she lost all that weight, she's still an ugly ass bitch. Who else do I need to give some to? Who else I need to give some to? Fuck all you motherfuckers calling for the arrest of a fucking sitting president, Barack Obama. Which you ain't gonna get no arrest for, cause you fucking stupid. Fuck JD Vance for fucking couches and being a fucking weirdo. Fuck Elon Musk. Fuck Doge. Fuck every single fucking Republican that's in the White House. Fuck every last one of them. Marjorie Taylor Greene looks like Dog the Bounty Hunter. Fuck that bitch. Fuck Lauren Boebert. Make sure she get a hand job by a fucking dick with razors in it. Fuck Stephen Miller for looking like a fucking toothless vampire. Fuck Steve Bannon, look like he ain't never bathed in the last 40 years. Fuck Michael Flynn. Fuck Russia. Fuck the IDF. Fuck Bibi Netanyahu and his Dumbo-eared having ass. Fuck every last one of those fucking dumbass fucking stupid Republicans who tried to match wits with Media's son and he made them look like fucking dumbasses. Fuck MAGA. Fuck everything that looks like MAGA. Fuck your stupid ass red hat. Fuck your dumb ass look on your face when you found out you been had. Fuck the big beautiful bill. Fuck the ones who passed it. Fuck Mitch McConnell. May he roll down a fucking hill into a fucking wood chipper. Fuck Hot Wheels down in Texas. Fuck Ron DeSantis. Fuck Alligator Auschwitz. Fuck everybody who cheers on Alligator Auschwitz. Let's see. Who else do we need to get some? Who else? Fuck Donald Trump's raggedy, ugly, strong-faced ass daddy and his fucking Broomhilda looking ass wife. Yeah. First off, fuck Donald Trump and the MAGA cult that he claims. Fuck Hulk Hogan again. Fuck Hulk Hogan one more time. Fuck him 20 billion more times under the sun. Fuck that coon that be on here lying and saying he gonna sell some evidence and shit. Fuck him. Fuck that piece of shit who's a pedophile protector that was in the chat that just got blocked. Anybody else want some? Anybody? 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 Fuck Hulk Hogan. Fuck Hulk Hogan. I feel better. Y'all feel better? Fuck Fox propaganda. Fuck Sean Hannity. Fuck that long neck ass black bitch that worked there. And everybody who rides with him. I could do this forever, y'all. I do know that, don't you? Yeah. Oh, I feel better. I feel like I got some shit off my chest. I feel better now. I feel better. Y'all feel better? Do y'all feel better? I just want to know y'all feel better. If y'all feel better, let me know. I want to make sure y'all feel better. I feel better. Y'all breathe with me. I feel better. I feel better. I feel better.
Hogan, we coming for you, nigga. Wait a minute, brother. No, brother. Wait a minute, brother. No, brother. Well, brother, I've kicked the bucket, but Hulkamania lives forever. Remember, say your prayers and eat your vitamins and fuck your best friend's wife. Well,
The fuck is wrong with you, man?
Hogan, we coming for you, nigga. Hogan, we coming for you.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up. It was at this moment that he knew.
Candy mine, candy. I feel this thing to the... Brock motherfucking Purdy.
Man, fuck Brock Purdy. Okay, I'm tired now. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Brock Purdy. Fuck Brock Purdy. Falcons, rise up, nigga. All day long. Falcons. South Park is so funny, bruh. I wish I could show y'all this. I wish I could show y'all what South Park did last night. I wish I could show y'all. I wish I could show y'all. It was so funny. It was fun. They had this man in the bed with the devil and shit. They shut him with his little dick. Oh my God. Man, you keep hating on my Falcons if you want to. Man, it was so funny. I wish I could show it to y'all, man. I wish I could show it to y'all. It was so funny. Boy, that was funny. It was funny. South Park, boy, they be on one. It was so funny. It was funny. It was funny. Come on, Satan. No, I'll get flagged for showing that. I'll get flagged for playing the sound on here. They'll flag me for anything. I'm about to get off in here. I'm about to get off here anyway. I gotta go to bed. I got work in the morning. So 10 hours ain't gonna work themselves. So I got tomorrow and Saturday to go on and put this doggone sledgehammer to some paint. You feel me? So yeah, I want to make sure I get myself together. You feel me? So yeah. I'm tired. I am tired. Hey, Donovan, they're pedophile protectors, homie. That's what they are. But anyhow, shout out to the mighty LDBC. Shout out to everybody that smashed the like button and all that good fun stuff, man. I'm going to bed. And to bed, I said.